Today is March 16th, 2016. We're at the workplace of Lois at Marlboro School. My name is Soren Whitehouse. On video camera is Cyrus Burt. On audio recorder is Alex Connor. On still camera is Logan McKay. I'd like to ask you a few questions about your background.
Okay.
For how many years have you lived in Marlboro?
6.
Where were you born?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Where did you grow up?
Phoenix.
Did you go to school when you were young?
Say it one more
Did you
time.
go to school when you were young?
Yes.
Did you travel much as a child?
No.
How would you describe yourself as a child?
Quiet. Reserved.
Did you attend college?
No.
May I ask now how old you are?
52.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes.
What are their names?
Mary Lynn, Jim, and Patty.
And where do they live now?
My brother lives in Burbank, California. My sister lives in Utah. My other sister lives in Alabama.
What are your parents' names?
Mary and Richard.
What were their careers?
My dad was an anesthesiologist and my mom was a home stay mom.
What is your husband's name?
He goes by JR, but it's Marvin.
What does he do?
He works at the post office.
What is your street address in Marlboro?
1887 Grant Road.
Do you know much about the history of your house?
No.
Why did you decide to move to Marlboro?
I liked the area better. We were in Wilmington, but we liked we liked Marlboro better.
What are your children's names?
Elise, Elliot, Valerie, Elizabeth, Michaela, Daniel, Mark, and Amelia.
Where do they live?
Elliot and Elizabeth live in Phoenix. Elise lives in Idaho. Mark lives here, Daniel lives here, and Michaela and Amelia live here.
What do they do?
Elizabeth is a massage therapist. Elliot owns his own landscape art decor thing that he does. And Gary works for Whole Foods. And Elise is a homestay mom. Did I mention Valerie? That was another daughter. I have too many.
What are some of the things about the Marlboro School that you feel are unique?
When we walked in and Michaela was in David's class at the time, I liked the atmosphere. I loved the drawings on the ceiling. I felt like you guys were free to do and express yourself as much as you can.
So now I guess we'll move on to work-related questions.
Okay.
During your working life, what jobs have you had aside from your current job preparing and serving food here?
I was a homestay mom.
You work with Kathy Pell in the school's kitchen.
I do.
What are some of the guiding principles that you and Kathy bring to the foods you buy, prepare, and serve to the students?
They need to be healthy. Not a lot of processed food. We try to make new menus up as much as we can to see if we can get you guys to taste a little bit different things. A lot of fresh vegetables and fruits.
What are your responsibilities with the food service here at Marlboro?
It ranges from cooking and preparing, chopping, to all the way to dishwashing and cleaning up.
For how many years have you worked here?
I think 4 or maybe 5.
What are some of the reasons why you've continued to work here?
I love working with Kathy. She's very entertaining, and so I like working with her, and I like the kids.
How did you learn about how to do the work you do here?
I'm still learning. I told Kathy when I first started that I don't cook, and I really don't cook, but I'm learning how to do it. But yeah, I'm still in progress.
What's your favorite thing you've learned so far?
How not to burn macaroni and cheese.
What are some of the personal benefits to working in the same town that you live in?
I'm just right around the corner. Takes me like 15 minutes to get here. And oops.
Yeah. Is it done? Okay. Then go.
In your experience, are there any downsides to living and working in the same town?
I haven't found any downsides yet. Pretty much everybody's been very nice and very kind, so I haven't had any downsides yet.
What people or ideas or experiences would you say have influenced your thoughts about your work at ODS?
I want it to be next to the kids, and so since I was a stay-home mom all the time, I felt like this was a good job to be in so that I could be near them still.
Would you mind describing a typical day from when you arrive to when you leave?
Chaos starts in the morning, and I'm usually chopping or slicing, preparing some of the meals, helping Kathy get breakfast on so that you guys are ready and she's ready for you guys. Cleaning up usually her stuff from the morning, and then making sandwiches and salads and more cleanup. And then after school, getting all this stuff ready for the after school program.
What do you feel are the more important parts of your job?
Interacting with the children. I love doing that. And I think that's important to talk to them and just to say hi to them.
What are some of the ways in which your job benefits the school community?
I think it would be that we're trying to have you guys so that you have healthier lunches and not have to you don't have to bring in lunch, but you can have it ready, and then we're trying to make it so that you guys like the lunches too.
What are some examples of the meals that you and Kathy prepare for the students and faculty during the year?
We definitely try vegetarians meals. Excuse me. On Mondays, so that it's all vegetarians. But we range from spaghetti on down to more complicated meals that really take a lot of work in preparing them.
Which ones do you particularly enjoy making?
Anything but macaroni and cheese.
What are some parts of your job that you particularly enjoy?
Spending time with Kathy. I love talking to her. I love sending out little samples here and there of different foods for everyone to try. I like talking with the kids. That's about it.
Are there any parts of your job that you dislike?
No, not really.
There must be times when things can get fairly tense or intense in the kitchen. Would you mind saying something about how you and Kathy handle the stress?
We definitely have music that we listen to, and usually, even though it looks like we'll never make the deadline sometimes, we always somehow manage to get everything out on the table.
Will you relate one of the funnier things that's happened in the kitchen while you've been here?
Let's see. There has been so many. I can't even. There has been so many that it's. I mean, I have had to where we have had the water flow over into the floors from the sinks. We've had, when the pipes burst, we had water up on the ceiling. We were making something one time with mayonnaise, and somehow we flicked it all over everywhere with one of the beaters or something. So we've had our challenges and fun times.
I can relate to that last one there a little bit. Would you tell about some of your interests outside of work?
Definitely my family, because there's so many of us. I love I'm from Phoenix, so we did roller skating, so we did a lot of roller skating. I love roller skating. I like sewing. I like reading. I like going to the kids' games, basketball games, and lacrosse and things like that.
What people or experiences would you say have influenced you in your personal life as opposed to your professional work? And in what ways have they influenced you?
Definitely my husband, because he cooks all the time at home. I don't cook. And I don't know, I never cooked when I was little, and I married young, so like I said, it's a work in progress, and Kathy keeps helping me along so that I learn to cook better.
Is there anything else about your life or your work that you'd like to mention that I haven't asked you about?
No, I think you did very well.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.